Incredible.
But today, it's gonna be a pretty epic day. We're trying to summit 4 different peaks in the area, which we've never done before. So we're just trying to make it back before dark because we don't want to get stuck out with all the bears and the wild animals because we have never been here before and we don't want to get lost.
So it's about 5:30 in the morning and we have our first choice to make. We're on the FORSEE trail and we could either take the John Meadows route or the Jack Straw Springs. John's Meadow goes to San Bernardino Peak first, and we're thinking since we got up early, we want to try to get up there. It's 4th of July, it's going to be chaos with a ton of people at the top, but if we go quick, we started really early, we might be able to get the San Bernardino Peak in and then get to the more difficult peaks as the day progresses. The good news is this hike is very beautiful as we ascend next to a beautiful stream and some rapids. The bad news is we've been hiking for well over an hour and we have ascended almost no vertical feet, which means that we have thousands and thousands of feet left ahead as the day warms up. Okay, we'll see if Elise is able to make the river crossing. I'd put the odds at about 50-50 she gets wet. Oh, it's looking good. The odds have gone up. Good job, Joe. One more, you got it. Jump, yes.
I know everyone was worried that Elise was not going to make it across that river, but I did it, you guys. No splooshing yet for the day.
After the initial easily runnable part, this part is definitely not runnable. It's almost like a goat path coming up the mountain, but the compensation for that difficulty is genuinely exquisite views everywhere you look. Although Elise is currently looking down at the trail in exhaustion. So you know, we love being the first ones out on the trail. It's really quite blissful to have all this peaceful alone time together. But one of the bad things about being the first ones out is you break through all the cobwebs and spider webs. And I had about a blissful 60 seconds of Elise leading the way.
I have too many cobwebs on me right now. I can't handle it.
She took the lead for about 60 seconds and bailed because she does not like spiders. So now,
spiders are my nemesis.
So I am now breaking the trail once again. But I will say this. The GoPro and selfie stick are fantastic for at least keeping you from getting the cobweb right in the face. We have arrived at the first spectacular views across the valley. You know, Palm Springs, San Jacinto, very pretty direction. And we're also at about 2,000 feet of climbing, which means we have officially achieved something and it's time for breakfast.
I totally told Adam that that was Mount Baldy behind us. And he's like, no, it's San Jacinto. And then I told him again. And he's like, nah, let me look on the map. And then we looked on the map and it was definitely Mount Baldy.
It was Mount Baldy.
Hopefully we're still making good time. The only problem is that we just really don't know how much we have to climb today. Like, it could be anywhere between 4,000 and 6,000 feet maybe. We really couldn't find any other trail reports of people who've done this 4-peak ascent that we want to do. So we're kind of just winging it. Hopefully we have enough water. Definitely not if we're out until dark, but might just mean we have to trail run down or something.
So this trail is surprisingly runnable. You gotta look out for rocks a little bit, but with all the switchbacks and everything, it's really not too steep. So we're just going ahead and trail running the shallower parts. So we have reached the famous bench. Take a look at this view now. Baldy, sweeping all the way through the valley. all the way through the valley. Now San Jacinto, and all the way over up here, San Gorgonio. Wow, you just see absolutely everything. Incredible. All right, so here we are at the first peak.
Peak 1.
San Bernardino Peak. Lots more peaks to go, so we're gonna keep it moving.
So we're already descending and making our way from peak 1 to peak 2. We just had to get away from peak 1. When we got there, there were so many people cheering, and I know they wanted to celebrate the 4th of July, but we have many peaks to bag today, and also the most spectacular views are yet to come. So onward. Right, so I think we're coming up on peak number 2, which is East San Bernardino Peak. And we're technically here, but these little rocks look like an awesome pile to climb to get to a good vantage point and get some views. So most people finish their hike right over there at the regular San Bernardino Peak, but I don't know why no one comes over here. It's not that much farther, and the views are just so much better, and there's no one here.
It's fantastic.
It's like the world's not best kept secret. I have no idea, but
It's a really
I feel like
secret.
we really lucked out.
I guess we're letting the cat out of the bag now.
I know, we're telling you guys. So
East San Bernardino Peak.
to peak number 3, which will be Anderson Peak. And now we are entering the land of the bushwhacking. So Anderson and Shields Peak are not actual trails to the summit, so you kind of just have to like make your own way and hope for the best. We'll see how it goes. So we've made the decision that this is the area we want to bushwhack up to get up to Anderson Peak. Hopefully we chose the right spot, and we'll see you at the top.
Our quads are fried. We're taking the final few steps up Anderson Peak. You see Lake Arrowhead or Big Bear Lake, we're not sure which one that is in the background. And the only thing to really mark that you're at the top are these little peak boxes that they put up here. Push for the peak. Bushwhacking is really fun, but it's also really hard because without switchbacks, you're just going straight up.
Yeah.
And this peak's almost 11,000 feet, so there's not that much oxygen. You're going straight up.
I can definitely feel my heart.
Oh, my quads are burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one though, good peak. We have bushwhacked our way back to the main trail, and now we are headed toward our 4th peak of the day, which is going to be Shields Peak. We're running just because we've been out here a long time, getting a little low on water. You know, want to make sure we get back before we run out of water and run out of sunlight. So we are reaching the top of our final summit of the day. Look at this bad boy. It's just straight up these rocks. Our quads are screaming for mercy, but we're not turning back now. Yeah. Drops off just on both sides. Really steep. We're almost there. The summit of Shields Peak, you'll have about as good a view of San Gorgonio as you could ever want in your life. Nothing between you and it. Just continue on around. There's the lake down there. Here comes Elise.
Okay, so here we are on our 4th peak of the day, on the 4th of July nonetheless.
4 peaks for 4th of July.
We're pretty proud of that.
I'm feeling really proud about the fact that we bushwhacked 2 of them. It's our first time going really, truly off trail, and it was well worth it.
And we haven't gotten lost this time yet.
We haven't gotten lost, and we have seen absolutely no one.
Yeah, it's just been total isolation out here, which is insane for the 4th of July, but
fantastic adventure.
Yeah.
And now I think we're gonna take a little nap up here before we head
And then we
down.
head down. Long way down.
Long way down. See if Elise is gonna slide down these on her butt.
I totally have the butt.
Whatever, these are really steep.
This makes it so much easier.
I know, you should try to do this holding the GoPro.
That's why I need you holding it.
Oh, it feels good to be running downhill. We're still over 10,000 feet, but descending rapidly really makes you feel good, getting more oxygen. These views don't hurt either. Elise just about went off trail.
Wait.
All right, that's the end of Elise.
Oh my
Elise,
God.
Elise is gonna take us
Oh
down this
my God. Why did I
rather
do that?
than simply
Don't
hanging
ever
around.
trust me to lead the way trail running.
All right, I'm back in the lead. Elise running through the flowers, always a beautiful sight. We have made it back to the sign, which means we're basically there.
We're here.
Just a few hundred more yards.
So ready.
But I have to say, I think that that is our new favorite hike in Southern
Has to be.
California.
Oh my gosh. Amazing views. No people.
No people, it was
What
just,
more can you ask for?
well, 4 peaks for the 4th of July. We might have to make this an annual event, Elise.
We might have to. Maybe we'll recruit some of you.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to have people come with us, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, glad we could share it with you guys.